hill giants.
Hmm.
It is currently the angry hill giants' turns.
Well, shit.
They are going to hit you with things.
That's...
I give them death instead.
That seems very unfortunate.
My phone is ringing.
Oh. Well then.
I point to Silva, telling the hill giants that he is the softer, squishier tired, and they should kill him and not me.
They observe that he is made of metal, and that you are not.
That is incorrect. My body is 90% metal.
I feel saddened.
It would have worked too. If only I hadn't been made of metal.
Right, so the hill giant is going to hit Odell a bunch of times.
I will pop an Arcana to give myself +5 AC for a total of 31.
That's probably wise. 'Cause it didn't matter on the first
crap.
attack because I rolled a 1.
You also did that publicly.
Yes, I know. Second attack, though. What's your AC?
31.
I am able to hit that.
Oh.
You are dealt 19 damage from his club. And then his last attack
Blurg.
rolls a 20. Your armor class is 31.
Correct.
I do not confirm. So you're just dealt an additional 24 damage.
471. Well, that kind of hurt.
Mm.
I recommend we don't have that happen again.
Probably.
I forgot because I used my temporary HP. I thought that was from the spell in my armor. That was from the spell I shot at them previous turn. So my the spell that was stored would have gone off now. Wait, no, it wouldn't have. It would have gone off earlier. Never mind.
Alright, well, the other angry hill giant is going to hit you also, Odell.
Oh no.
First attack definitely hits. As a focus fire, the guy who can fly around. You're at 25 damage.
And I forgot I had damage reduction.
Okay.
So I took 6 less damage from the previous attack. 3 less damage from the previous attack. And then 24 damage, and then 25 damage?
Yes. And then he will attack you again. Your armor class is still 31, so that will miss. And then he will attack you again. That was damage. Oops. Which means he'll just barely miss you the last time.
Whew.
Belthor,
I
your
would
turn.
be at 52 after the damage reduction was retroactively applied for those 2 attacks.
Okay. Do we have haste?
Yes.
Okay, let me check the thing. Alright. I am going to Judgment Light it once again. So that is everything within the 30-foot ring. That I'll do it in a moment. The +2 AC doesn't change, and then everything else takes 48. Will save 17.
I'm just getting something over and done
Oh,
with in the
okay.
meantime. Oh, yep. Wow. Nice rolling.
Thank you.
Your holy light blasts away all the goblins with the power of the sun.
Nice.
The giants, in the meantime, make will saves. What is the will save?
It's 17.
17 will saves plus that. So he fails that and he passes. So
Okay,
he takes full damage, which is 30, which is enough to drop him. And
It's the one who failed. Oh, he dies. Doesn't matter then.
He doesn't have raging fatality, so yeah, his anger turns off and he dies.
Nice.
Bleh. The other one is dealt damage. He goes ow.
Nice.
Ho, ho, ho. Silva.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Let's see.
Hey, what about all those guys down there? All those goblins in the bottom I got hit.
They all fight each other to death.
Draw the circle again.
Quite a few goblins.
All the raptors get plus something to their AC.
+2. Except possibly that one over here.
That poor raptor. He almost could have been it, man. The cool guy. Oh yeah, strike the earth.
All right. Silva, it's your turn.
Okay then. Let's see here.
The stairs are clogging it with dead goblins.
Yes, this seems to be quite a situation. Okay then. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna keep this simple, and I'm gonna pull out my, let's see here. I'm gonna pull out my Metamagic Rod of intensified there, and use Burning Hands with it. So that'll mean I'll go past the whole max thing of Is there like anything else? Can't remember if Burning Hands is like a touch AC thing or not. I mean, I'm thinking of something else though.
I believe it's a reflex save, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, saving throw reflex.
Oops.
Let me just make sure I don't hit Odell by
Did
accident.
you say intensify or maximize?
Intensified, because that'll make it so I can roll 13d4 instead of just 5d4. I'm just gonna make sure I don't hit Odell. Okay, I did not. Good. 'Cause I'm saving for this hill giant. Urob's options are there as always.
Wall of stone!
Just waiting to make sure Sal says everything's okay. I imagine that's what he's doing right now, checking.
Billy says that if I choose to, I can wield a shovel as if I was wielding a bastard sword two-handed. So, 1d10. I will have to give it some consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Sal's Pete, should I do it?
Shovel would be pretty cool, man. In my opinion.
Well, I'm sure it can't be any more ridiculous than like what I'm using.
This is true.
All right.
Yo. Am I good to go, Sal's?
No,
Okay.
you are in fact doing something wrong.
Oh, okay.
You can roll 10d4, not 13d4.
Oh, okay. Is it maxed out at 10? Okay.
Yes, it adds +5 to maximum
Okay.
dice.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Or rather, it maxes out at 5 dice. 5 extra levels, essentially. A progression.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, just go around the cap, but okay. Now I remember that now, I think. Okay, then. So yeah, let's roll 10d4 then. Let's do it. Boom. On that hill giant.
Click save. Bop. I believe that it's a level 1 spell, so I'm pretty sure I passed that.
It's DC 20.
Okay, then yes.
And you only take half damage then?
So he takes 12.
Yep. And while that's going on, I'm gonna have, let's see here. I just make sure I mark that down so I don't forget to use it. Boom. Okay. And I'm gonna have Crow use fire breath there on him as well. Make sure he's,
Well.
yeah. Boom.
He's just
And let me check see what fire breath save is again. I forgot.
turning rather roasty down there.
Yeah, we're trying to cook up a hill giant here, so you know, Arithmetic can have
Yeah.
something to eat. Aristus, I mean. Okay, it's also a reflex save.
Boop. Oh, he failed that one.
Nice.
18 damage.
Yep.
He is not quite bloodied.
Okay, and my raptors continue to do whatever the hell they're doing.
Yes, they do.
Yep. Okay.
Rap, 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 rap.
Rap. They bust out their new rap album.
Dropping the sickest beats.
Hell yeah, man.
Aristus will take a 5-foot step over here and full attack. And then fall into a fugue state because I don't feel like playing his character. Urab, it is
That's
now
a
your
shame.
turn.
Oh, he said he's went to go cook right now. He said
Cooking
so
a food AFK, I can heal someone or wall of stone.
So yeah,
Cooking a food.
he's cooking the food. It's important
Is
business.
there anyone for him to heal? Yes, there is.
I can
Odell,
heal you, I
me.
say.
Alright. Cure Serious. Just to remember. Moderate is up to +10, yes. You're healed 29 health, Odell.
Beautiful.
And the storm giant guy, the stone giant rather,
Yeah,
is going to continue flying around.
cool.
And he is going to... Odell and Silva,
Yeah.
and also Aristus now, and as well as the hill giant. You all notice that you are standing currently in mud.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
the entire ooh,
I remember that.
like the entire stone dome is turning into mud.
Well, the
Um,
hole that he created was created by turning the stone into mud.
Yeah.
With the wave of his hands, the mud turns back into stone.
Oh,
Oh no!
this is unfortunate.
Very. You are currently stuck fast to the ground because it has hardened around your shoes.
So does the hill giant.
Yep,
Can I just dimension door out of this?
maybe.
I'll probably do that next turn.
Goblins.
Okay.
Goblin commandos scream down into the chamber.
Well then. Hi. The situation just keeps getting better and better.
All right.
This isn't what I wanted.
Just to let you know, these are different goblins. They will face left.
Oh no! I never saw this
My
one coming.
lord.
I don't know. I don't think we can take these ones, Odell. They're facing left.
They attack you, Silva.
Oh
two of them do.
no!
What's your armor class?
It's 19 right now, thanks to Jake.
Why can't I roll above 8? Finally, an 11. Rolled 4 dice. The highest you roll is an 8. Anyway. They stab you with their sword. Or one of them stabs you with his sword.
Oh,
Wait,
And
do
you
they
are,
all have the same sword? Is that why they missed?
you are dealt 8 damage. You are dealt 8 damage.
Ow. That's some damage done to me.
Reduced by 1 because of your hardness.
So yeah, 70. I'm fine.
Odell, you are currently being flanked, which means that both of these goblins commandos will be making sneak attacks against you.
Oh! How did I get myself into this position?
That's a hit. That is not a hit. That is a hit. That is not a hit. What is the crit range on a dagger?
It is times
It
2.
is. It's the 20. There's no crit range on it. It can't crit me.
It's just a 20?
No. It's the crit range on a dagger should be 19 to 20.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh.
Oh, good. Confirmed that.
Let me.
Oh,
sure,
no,
yeah,
I rolled
it's
a 1.
20
You
times
survived, Odell.
Yeah!
I hit you twice.
2. You hit him a bunch of times. Odell's dead. Let's be real.
Damn. Poor Odell.
With the long sword first.
You're breathing really heavy into your mic.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's cool.
It's fucking fine.
It's fucking fine.
You are dealt 18 damage from the one. And 19 damage by the other. Somehow the dagger deals you more.
Sneak attack.
Finally, this one that's facing Balethor will just stab at him. What's your armor class?
My armor class should be a cool. Wait, it should be on my character. 34.
Potential crit. Nope. Never mind. So that hits you, and the other one misses. Dealing you a grand total of 5.
Oh no!
It is now Odell's turn.
Okay. I will be doing a spell combat.
You should focus on the one that's next to Urab, because if you kill him, then Urab is free to cast.
The one next to Urab looks like it's dead.
This one.
Oh!
The other one next to Urab, you fucking
I
idiot.
thought you were
The one
talking
that's
about
actually
the
looking at
elf
Urab.
giants. No,
Smiling scoffingly.
I'm gonna make a. Where is it? Mirror image on myself, and then I'm gonna start stabbing the one next to Rob.
But that one's dead.
Those all hit. All of them hit. Every single last one.
Damn.
Okay, that means I will be going 1, 2, 3.
Nice damage.
43 damage. You chop
Yep.
it into little bits, and it dies.
Damn. It's hardcore, man.
Okay. At the beginning of this next round.
But
Hmm?
what about me?
You went already.
No, it. I'm confused.
You judgment lighted.
Oh, I didn't. God, it's been so fucking long. I thought like it already went around. Okay,
No,
whatever.
Odell goes last.
Okay.
Right. As the stone giant continues to float over you, mockingly, gesturing his hands, making a mess of you, turning all of your stuff into stone. None of you were actually under it when it melted, right? Because that'd be hilarious.
No.
He suddenly stops, dead in his tracks, or in his sort of floaty thing.
Well then.
You note that the reason being because a great metal shaft has emerged through his chest,
Oh,
directly through his heart.
shit. And it turns out it's my aunt having come to rescue the day. Even though that makes no sense at all.
No, it doesn't. So be quiet.
Okay.
It looks down, and it goes. It opens its mouth a few times to talk, before it sort of just falls to the ground.
I wave goodbye.
Ha!
It lands with a really, really earth-quaking thud. And
Well.
dies.
Rest in pieces.
With that, when I noticed that, I used my thinky head and realized that our allied forces have finally started coming in and attacking the goblins who are out of position.
Your thought seems to be confirmed by the sudden piercing noise of war horns filling the air from the south and west of you, and also the east of you, coming from the castle.
Cool. Okay, real quick, I yell to the remaining goblins that are here, as well as the hill giant, to surrender, or surrender, and we will treat you fairly, or die painfully.
The goblins only scream at you, and the hill giant appears to not even hear what you're saying.
I roll and intimidate.
You could do that. Well, okay.
Yeah.
The goblins no longer stop screaming and drop their weapons.
Hacha!
And piss themselves.
Nice.
The hill giant, however, still apparently does not even hear you and continues to try and smush Odell into a fine Odell paste.
Well then.
I've been forgetting about that one goblin all the way up there that survived the Sirocco.
He's just been like, fuck, man.
Oh,
All my
okay.
friends are dead.
Alright, I yell this instead. I yell, turn onto the hill giant, and we will let you go free.
The goblins look at each other and start pick up their weapons and start brandishing them at the hill giant. However, picking up a weapon is an attack of opportunity, so the hill giant will turn around and try squishing one of them.
Does he just smash all of them?
He only has one attack of opportunity a turn, but he will hit, and he will not quite squish one, but he will give it he will break its arm and leg. So it will turn 90 degrees this way.
Turn 90 degrees and die.
Guys,
Yeah?
I think I have just I just hatched an idea ahead.
Okay.
I believe that I'm going to recruit these goblins that have surrendered.
Put him into the Champions of Ardania?
No, I'm gonna put them to use in the kingdom
Oh,
as penance for what
Huh?
they've done.
of course.
Okay.
What if one of these is the one that
will end disastrously. But okay.
And okay, I'll handle this stuff after we kill the hill giant.
Okay. The hill giant is going to continue trying to squish Odell. You'll go ruh. Odell, what's your armor class now?
My armor class it's still 26.
Alright, he hits you.
1 in 7 chance. I got the 7 images up.
Okie dokie.
Well, 1 in 8.
He squishes image number 6.
Perfect.
You will then roll again. Pop. He hits you again. Maybe. We'll find out. Nope. Which is image number 3 now. Tries again. This time he just misses. He appears
yes.
frustrated. Balethor, is now your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Now is really when you should be rolling to intimidate, but whatever.
My bad.
Yeah,
That'll be
it's okay.
fine.
I let you do it. It's fine.
It was good flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey,
Uh,
Food, welcome back.
So-
Rude.
I have just caused several goblins to turn on the last hill giant, and our forces have started attacking the rest of the goblin army.
And the Raptors are making their new rap album.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So he's expended his attack of opportunity for the round, correct? The hill
Yes.
giant?
No. New round just started.
Whatever. I will take the risk. There's no way I can get to him without taking attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I go right there, so I'm now flanking with Pete. Before I walk, though, I switch Bane to Hill Giant.
Okay. And the hill giant will make its attack of opportunity. What's your armor class?
34.
You deflect it with your mighty shield.
I look really manly while doing it.
Yes.
Roll for me.
Actually, you look more
Like a sexy little
desperate
girl.
and
Scared?
well, trying to not get utterly crushed by a gigantic club.
Okay.
It wasn't so much of going rah and making it go back. It was more of a oh god.
So, this new sword I got, it basically operates on the rules of longsword, not katana damage, right?
Correct.
Okie dokie. So that is... Wait, I gotta... What is the name of that sword again? Blade of the...
Dawn.
Rising...
Which one?
No, Blade of the Rising
Rising
Sun.
Sun.
Let me make sure there's no... things.
Hey, is Shake just standing on that severely wounded goblin?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I am. Pardon me. I didn't want to stand there.
Daniel.
Okay.
He goes, "It's alright."
Rising sun.
Alright.
It's alright.
And it's been the bane of many a poor hill giant.
Last I know, I've won.
God.
Ding 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 ding. Anyway.
So, that many damages.
How did you know you hit? Because you rolled a 31. That is how. You do that much in damage.
I thought you told me I hit.
Maybe I forgot.
Maybe you did.
Alright. Good vital striking.
Oh, I didn't even Vital Strike.
Why didn't you do that?
I forgot.
Would you like to re-roll it?
And you re-roll the damage? Not really. I mean, that's pretty solid damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, shucks. Anyway. Silva,
Okay then.
you're currently still being threatened by a hill giant.
Yes, I am.
Can Silva be threatened?
I mean, from a mechanical standpoint, yes.
Wouldn't it just be like beep boop, analysis complete, threat not detected?
Well, remember, he still has a very sort of his emotionality is muted, not entirely non-existent.
So you would have him be muted threatness?
Can I use some
Threat,
monster?
very quiet.
Sorry? Oh, I'm trying to not sound really gross chewing a food. So I'm like turned away from the microphone, but then I realize, or rather I forget that fact.
But can I'm guessing I'll use some monster. I'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
If you cast a spell, you'll have to cast defensively.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Sun Monster then, and let's see. I just gotta remember that concentration check again.
It's your level plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh yeah, okay. I haven't had to do it much yet, so let's see. Okay, My level plus my intelligence modifier?
Yes.
So is that D20 plus that?
Yes.
Okay. 9.
I'm pretty sure you can roll a 1 and pass this, so this is really just a formality.
Most likely.
Yes, okay, good, you
Okay.
passed. Congratulations.
Nice. Okay. And now then. Let's see here.
You might as well use a damage spell.
I'm just gonna summon a fucking, like a bear to, just to do some damage to him. Let's see here.
Celestial bear.
Is that
Yeah.
a fucking bear?
Yes, I'm just gonna use the Hydra Pod, cause fuck it. I summoned a dire bear.
A celestial diameter?
Yes.
Those are actually huge.
Oh yeah. No, they're large actually.
I thought they were huge.
No, it says large right here.
Well, that's silly. Alright, make your celestial dire bear attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna use Smite Eel as by the way as well.
Okay.
Okay, and let me just make sure. Okay, where's the space attack? 7. Okay, and let me just make sure. Okay. Okay.
Pete,
7.
Yes.
I'm using the shovel.
Does he hit?
He hits.
Okay, now let me roll damage here.
Yes, let you.
Let me. I'm gonna roll bite damage to keep
Let
it
him.
simple. Okay. Boom.
Nom.
Nom. He bites. Delicious.
With great vigor.
Yes.
The hill giant goes, there's a bear eating me.
That's a shame. And this bear sure looks like a Hydra for some reason. It's pretty
Hmm.
weird.
Go, there's a bear eating him.
Aristus will do the summoner's dance with his trident and move on to Urab.
What? Aristus is attacking me?
No. Aristus is in
Oh,
a fugue state.
He's doing the Dark Souls
Oh.
dance.
Okay. What did I do last turn?
You healed
You
Odell.
healed Odell. You cast a Cure Serious Wound spell.
Odell, is Odell here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like healing still.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing
I'll
I can
do that again. D20. I don't have to concentrate for this, right?
No, you're out of the thing's range.
So it's just the healing.
Yeah.
And Sirius is 4d8?
3d8. Critical is 48.
Alright, 3d8 plus 13. There you go.
Odell, you are healed
Thank
for
you.
24.
And everything in life is good again.
The stone giant is dead.
Oh,
The
Long live
goblins.
the stone giant.
my celestial raptors and dire bear feast on the corpses.
I
The
turn
stones?
away in disgust.
Yes.
The goblins are going to try and move into flanking position, and we'll try stabbing at the hill giant. 2 will hit. 2
Wait, why are the
attacks. will
goblins
hit.
stabbing the hill giant?
Oh yeah, Jake.
Because I've convinced them.
Yeah, Jake.
Oh, right.
intimidated them.
Right.
Dealing him 44 damage.
Are hill giants neutral?
No, they are not.
They're evil.
They're evil?
Because otherwise,
How
my
does that
thing would have
work?
done anything to him.
How does that work then?
Shrug.
They're fighting for us?
Yes.
Yes.
They're evil though.
These goblins are fighting for us.
They're
Oh,
evil.
the goblins are fighting for us. I thought you said the hill giant was
No.
fighting for us.
No. This goblin, this goblin, this goblin.
Odell, it is your turn.
The hill giant's dead, you said?
No, he is not.
Giant.
He's probably almost dead.
He's bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's bleeding
Back.
from... All of his thighs are bleeding. Well, both of them.
Damn.
All of his
All,
thighs.
all both of them.
His sack of thighs that he carries
I
over his
will,
shoulder.
I will cast a snowball at him.
You successfully cast offensively.
And bip, bip, and bip.
Ooh.
That's a good looking
Nice.
Yes.
one. Is that the only one that actually hit?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
That
Huh.
does not confirm. It's actually the opposite of confirming.
It unconfirms. You no longer hit.
That makes me sad.
But you still
does that
deal him
20
34 damage.
Does that 24 hit because it's flanking? And he's also stuck in stone.
Nope. Odell's also stuck in stone.
Ah, okay.
Disaster.
You did actually. You put him actually on 200 damage with that snow. Wait, no, never mind. 215. He's dead.
Not
Well,
quite.
He's the same health as the other guy.
Oh, he's got higher health.
No, the other guy did not die on 205. He died. I just didn't add up the addition. Put the additional damage that killed him, so that you wouldn't know. The hill giant is almost dead, but he's still refusing to go down.
Tough.
In fact, he will go now, and he will try hitting Odell with his final breath.
No.
He will miss his first attack. He will miss his second attack. He will miss his third attack. Never mind.
Perfect.
Balthor, it is now your turn.
I always knew he didn't have it in him.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna Vital Strike. Okay, so. Alright, has actually a 33 with haste and
Congrats,
flank. I deal that many's. I'm on par with rolling right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
As he raises his club up again, you take the opportunity to leap up onto his back. He struggles for a moment just before you plunge your sword of the rising rising
Sort of the
sun.
rising stun.
Yes, directly into the joint between the space between his neck and his collarbone, plunging it deep down into the his chest cavity, where his heart and his lungs and all those other important things are.
Like
He bellows before collapsing down to the ground, and you roll off of him.
Was it they're all very slick?
Yes,
Is it like whenever you kill a high dragon in Dragon Age?
I was just playing this game. How did you tell?
Because you just basically described how you kill a high dragon.
No, then you jump on his head, and then you hit him really repeatedly.
Until you stab all his important bits out.
Stabbing an important bit isn't generally how you kill anything, though. Anyway, the three goblins, actually technically four goblins, hello, are sort of just like cowering now.
I order the goblins to go line up on the wall, and I will.
Execute them.
No, I will heal the one that was wounded.
What?
Oh,
What about this one surrounded by the raptors down here?
Feed them to the raptors.
He also will go line up.
Then
can any of you speak Celestial?
Yes, I
Mafia
can.
execution style.
I can
Then you
speak.
should order your raptors to stop trying to eat that goblin.
I tell my raptor to stop trying to eat that guy.
You know, if he's an okay person, he might just tell him to do it anyways because he's a.
I'm neutral good. I'll probably tell them to stop eating him.
All right, you now have four goblins. You now have five goblins. With the end of the battle in here, you can hear the sounds of battle outside.
How's it going out there?
Maybe you should go look.
I go look.
I ride my
Want me to
dog.
look this
Yes, Urab to help you any time hop or teleport to the top of the thing.
I I rolled a perception.
Yes,
Alright.
you take in the entire battle at a glance,
What do you
and
know?
are treated with everything's health bars and current status effects.
Green bars on our side than theirs.
Yes. The combined elves and kobolds have flooded out from the south west and are pushing into the goblin siege lines, which are totally out of position and unprepared. Along the roads have marched the human armies of the Balethorn, which has crashed into the horde that was attacking you. As well, the polychromatic projector has reached the goblin lines, and with a tremendous BWAM, spews out a gigantic cone of multicolored death that, once it stops firing, leaves a massive hole in the goblin lines of flaming goblins, goblins turned to stone, goblins that have been melted, goblins that have been fried by electricity.
Goblins that have been turned
Jesus
into
Christ.
gnomes.
Stone.
Yeah.
And some goblins that have been completely disappeared.
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Suddenly, you hear screaming from the sky. The goblins were actually just teleported 100 feet up.
Actually, not really. Maybe you'll find them later, though.
Oh, okay.
From the castle's catapults and mangonels and ballista have opened up on the goblin lines as well, flinging barrages of alchemist fire into the very confused goblins. And the drawbridge has dropped, and out of the castle is currently pouring a large number of knights on horseback.
Cool.
The battle does not last very long,
Oh, yeah,
and is
goblins.
a complete and utter massacre.
Yeah, they're goblins. We
Fucking
also killed
goblins.
several of their fucking, like, big, heavy dudes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We pretty much distracted all their heavy dudes.
Not quite, but
Get
what
fucked, goblins.
The worst of the worst.
what goblins are not slain are pushed north and flee into the woods. Many are picked off by elven scouts that had meandered their way over there, or fall into cunningly devised kobold traps that kobold trapsmiths had stuck in the woods in preparation for their attack.
Yes.
Did we capture anybody?
Thousands of goblins have surrendered.
Cool. Oh,
Nice.
wait, the 5 goblins that we have. We should be like, why did you attack us?
We should ask
Actually,
them to join
yeah.
the champions of Ardania.
No. That's not how that works.
Shit.
Yeah, it does.
That is definitely
Uh,
not a thing you want to ask goblins to do.
Alright,
At least not these goblins.
I ask which of the
Well,
goblins...
we could like misspell it. Do you want to be the Campions of Ardania?
No.
It's like a completely different thing.
I
Anyway.
go to the goblins and I ask them which of them is in charge here.
Well, any of them would probably know why we chose to invade. They chose to invade.
The commandos all raise their hands and then look at each other angrily.
Oh, so they're all...
Why did you attack us?
Mr. Goblin Man?
Mr. Goblin Man, am I to believe that you chose to attack us completely out of the blue?
We attacked because the King told us to kill all the man things in the forest.
Alright.
Sounds
Who is
legit.
the King
I kill that goblin, then I ask the next captain. Now, what is
But,
the real
wait,
reason?
whoa.
Kill him.
You're actually giving us information.
No, he said something useless bullshit. Well, there's like 50 of these guys. How many people raised their hands?
3!
What
3.
the
Alright, well, I kill
up?
one. I kill one and I go to the next one. Alright.
Stop him! Why do you... No, he said...
Called
that-
interrogation techniques. You gotta spook them.
They were giving us information! He told us that the king told him to. I was gonna ask who's the king.
Alright, well, you can ask the next goblin who's the king.
My God.
Balethor, you have successfully arrested Urab in the act of trying to bring his mace down on the goblin's head.
It's good. It's a good cop, bad cop thing, Balethor.
The
I wink
first
at him.
goblin is still alive.
Oh my God. Who is this king? Is he a goblin like you?
Yes, but wiser and smarter and uses more fire and bigger and has beady eyes, I guess. So that's pretty normal. But he rides an ogre and he has a thing that makes all the giants listen to him.
Huh.
So he controlled the giants against their will.
Maybe. And his
he-
name is Yazgab.
Yes, Goblin Defiler?
Was Yazgob at this battle?
Nope.
Where was he? Where's Yazgo?
Back in the mountains.
Are you telling
Where?
me the truth?
Yep. Killing all the gnome things.
Wait, what gnome things in the mountain? You mean the kobolds?
No, the cobbled things went down into the cobbledopian things. The
There's
gnome
gnomes
things
in the
are in the
mountains?
Gangdong thing.
Oh, you're attacking Gangdong? I execute him.
I don't really stop him.
You bring your mace down on the goblin's skull. It pops like an egg. The other 2 goblins quail. Or the other 4 goblins quail.
Well,
Why are you attacking Gangdong?
Because the King told us to! I didn't choose to do it, I just did it!
So you don't agree with the King.
Well,
Why does
I'll
the
be
King
honest,
King
it seemed like a
use-
good idea at the time.
I mean, he was
Oh my
big.
God.
He does ride an ogre.
yeah.
What if we rode an ogre and disguised ourselves as the King?
What if we rode T-Rexes?
You smell different, no one would believe you.
What if I cut off your skin and wear it?
And you say I'm the evil one.
I mean, I've never told you that you're evil, Odell. I just have told you repeatedly that drinking blood is an evil act, and you should think about it more carefully.
You're attacking Gang.
Okay, Urab, we will find out everything we need to know, but we should probably take these goblins and link back up with the army.
Aren't we with the? Oh,
No,
Right,
we've been
okay.
having our glorious final stand.
Yeah,
that's right.
we fought off half the Goblin
I
army.
confiscate the goblins' weapons and I bind them with
Does Gangdong know that they're going to be attacked?
You have no idea. You haven't had any contact with Gangdong lately.
Divination.
Are you asking Atum Tempor if...
Yeah. Is Gangdong aware of the upcoming attack?
Yes, Gangdong is aware of the coming attack, because it had already begun.
God damn
Of
it.
course.
he said that they were already attacking.
Well, like, he could have been making that stuff up. How does he know, like, does he have a sense of time?
I asked the Goblin if he
I want to
understands.
windwalk to Gangdong right now.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
We need Urab, we need to get the army with us.
How far away is Gangdong from here?
Gangdong is miles and miles into the mountains to the north.
So how long would it take for the army to reach them?
It'd be rather slow going through the whatchamacallits, through the passes in the mountains. They're not well traveled. That, and you'd have to convince the Duke of the Balethorn and all these other people that helping Gangdong, which is not actually a part of Ardania, should take precedence over destroying the other goblin horde that's running around in the eastern Balethorn.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave.
We should wait. We might be able to see if like the actual leader of this goblin horde it was captured. And if he was captured, he might know more, like whether or not this king of the goblins is working with the Iron Eye. If he is working with the Iron Eye, that would give him reason.
Or
to
whatever
attack.
that other monster people.
Yeah, that'll give us reason to go attack, like send the army.
Alright.
So
Where do we have to do? We're gonna reconnoiter with the rest of the army.
yes,
Yes.
Right. The battle, once completed, has left a field of dead goblins. They have been herded into holding pens.
The dead goblins have been herded into holding.
No, the still alive goblins have been herded into holding pens, while people have gotten busy trying to prepare the bodies for disposal. You can't. West of the battle site, a new camp has been established. where currently the leaders of the army that saved the castle and the Duke of the Balethorn himself are currently meeting together to discuss further plans. According to what you have heard, the goblin commander has also been captured.
I go to the goblin.
His alligator, however, was slain in battle.
Oh no.
Gives a shit.
I pour one out for the alligators.
Do we have the corpse of the alligator?
Yes,
Okay, well, I take it with me.
it's heavy. Also, it has been blasted in half.
Even better, it's lighter that way.
Ah, true. All right, you are currently carrying the front half of an alligator.
Great, let's go talk to the captain.
Out of context, that'd be really funny.
What?
You are currently carrying the front half of an alligator. Great, let's go talk to the captain.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
So who are you going to talk to? The various leaders or the...
The captain of the goblins.
Oh,
We need to
the
interrogate
Goblin
first.
General.
The goblin general, whose alligator died.
Yes.
Man.
Right. You approach a sort of palisade that has been put up, a low one, that is currently holding the Goblin General. Guards let you past, recognizing who you are. And you're
Was the general attached to his alligator? Was he fond of his alligator?
maybe, I don't know. As far as
I asked
goblins-
one of the goblin captains that are in our captivity, was the general fond of his alligator?
he was fond of making people of having other goblins eaten by his alligator.
Oh, nice. Then we can do like a I'm gonna eat you with your own alligator thing. Good cop, bad cop, Balethor. It's gonna be great.
I could summon a Dar
Let's go.
alligator, and I would eat
Okay.
the alligator.
Aren't we the good guys?
Yeah, and we need to get information from this thing to stop Gangdong from being raised.
Right. As you enter the prison of the Goblin General, you see him for the first time. He is he is tall for a goblin, standing at least 3.5 feet tall.
Damn.
He has a peg leg.
I can't believe he
And-
didn't get a career in b-ball.
Yeah.
He has a peg leg, and one of his arms has been chopped off in battle and hastily sewn up.
Oh.
And he looks at you imperiously, and he goes, You stand in the presence of Snash-Tooth Grasher Crasher! Quail before my great...
I brand
Do the
stupid.
stitches on his arm.
What?
Actually, is he how close is he to death?
Stitches open on his arm.
I wouldn't push him too far.
Okay, so it's not like yeah. All right. First,
Is he in restraints?
He has a ball and chain around his good leg.
I'm gonna cure light wounds him, so he's not quite close to dead.
He goes, Yes, you should heal me.
And
And
then
then
I
give me a
cast,
weapon so that I might meet you in honorable combat.
then I cast brand on and write stupid on his forehead.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Who is your king?
King. It's King.
King.
King
is your
King
king?
Asgob, the greatest of goblins. He
What
who
does he want with
controls
King
the
Don?
green thing that makes the goblins do what he says.
Where did
Okay.
he get
Oh.
the green thing from?
This is great. I don't have to actually think of names for anything. I can just call them things. Anyway,
Where did he get the thing?
a cave.
Okay.
I am gonna cast persuasive goad on him, 1d6 non-lethal, and it gives me a +4 to intimidate.
Ah, you suck.
So it is a damn only a 32.
He's pretty intimidated, regardless.
I demand to know if your king answers to anyone, and if he has seen anybody who he doesn't recognize is speaking to the king.
The king answers to no one. He is the king of kings. Ergo, king.
Ergo, shit. What a
Stupid
vocabulary
elf
you've got,
thing.
Goblin. Yeah, elves suck. What cave? Where was the cave?
The cave thing he has never told the location of, for fear of other people finding other things in the cave thing.
He didn't take all the things from the cave? Why wouldn't he?
Not the cave, the cave thing.
The thing in the cave?
No, the other things.
The cave of caves?
No,
Ergo, the cave?
The thing of caves.
you're very confused.
This is highly illogical.
All right. I think I might cast Confess on him. Let's see.
Did you do it?
Was it you?
Was it you?
Yes, I ate all them.
Yes, I ate all the cookies in the cookie jar. It was me.
That bastard.
What do you want, Gang Dong?
The king wants to take over all the things.
All of them,
but
you
why
said?
would
Gang Dong
the king choose to attack Gang Dong instead of
Because
this
it was
place?
there. Also close by.
It was closer to the kingdom?
I'm going to sense motive to see if he is lying.
For the king to create the great kingdom in the great mountains, Gang Dong must fall.
Kingdom?
Is he telling the truth?
No,
You can't say the king of kingdoms. It would be the kingdom of kingdoms. By your own logic, it doesn't.
South.
Fine. He appears to be telling. He is very proud of what he's saying, and does not appear to be lying at all.
Okay. All right.
He would have waited longer, but you sent the Slayer.
The Slayer.
Freaking goblins.
Who is the Slayer?
He is the creature that walks in the night, the thing that slays all the goblins when they're not looking.
The dwarf thing? Kratzgrad or whatever?
What?
Did we
Oh,
ever
the
hire
dwarf
that
that we
guy?
hired. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Krampus? I don't remember his name.
Uh,
Korgrak, Kortrak, Korstak,
Cordrug?
Korgrig.
it's actually really.
Is it Cordrug?
No,
Okay.
maybe I don't know.
Who is it?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. Then I thought this is something that we knew about. Okay.
You've
Fine,
gotten
whatever.
exactly zero description yet. Cordruk, by the way.
Cordrug.
Korgrik.
All right.
The Slayer who kills you in the night. You would have done it faster. You would have done it sooner if it wasn't for the Slayer. You would have done it later. I
You
forgot.
would have done it later. But the
What's
Slayer
this?
Slayer came, and our plans had to be accelerated, and the
Who's the-
Kingdom had to come to.
Shut up! What does the Slayer look like?
The Slayer is huge. Has a giant sword made of stone, and he squishes the goblins with it.
Is this ringing a bell to anybody?
No.
Oh,
Can I roll
pretty sure
something?
this is all new.
To be fair, a dwarf would be huge to a goblin, but
A sword made of stone. Did we ever hire a golem?
No, it's probably nobody who's involved with us. Did Frood?
Alright. Why do you think we sent it?
because the gnome thing told us you did.
Wait,
Oh,
What?
it's fucking.
The
it's
gnome
that
that looks-
fucking gnome.
does the gnome look like
Alright.
Urab here?
No.
What?
Because remember, it's the gnome who was talking to the guy, and then he stabbed him in the back, and he turned into a spider. And it's also the thing that happened with the other guy who was the
No,
king.
I don't remember anything you're saying because you're being really vague.
No,
Well, no,
Terra
it was actually-
Northwall.
It literally just happened.
The Terra
were you
Northwall.
there?
Jake
You
wasn't
not
there that session.
Oh, yeah, a gnome. He was a sneaky gnome. He was with the Terror of the Northwall. He stabbed him in the back with a knife, and he turned into a giant spider monster.
Then you get eaten
And
by
that's the
T-Rex.
same thing that happened with the Regent. It was probably the same gnome. I don't remember if there's a gnome, though.
I don't think it was a gnome who was with the Regent before.
No, it was a raptor who's also amongst the angels right now.
Oh, cool. Angels. He was, like,
Well,
a
he's
good
dead.
raptor? All right. So
Nahoon squished him. So
it's the gnome thing. Cool. Well, I want to wind walk to Gangdong right now.
And maybe a good idea to rest first, then windwalk.
we will catch you in the air, and you will become dead gnome thing.
Do you have
What
a
do you mean
dragon?
you'll catch us in the air? You have the dragon or whatever?
Do you have another? Do you have another flying giant?
We have
Another flying giant?
This one was flying.
Oh.
We have all of the giants, and we have great magics, and you will fail. Fail.
That is unfortunate.
I cut open his stitches on his arm.
Ow!
Oh, you're not gonna need this anymore.
I use Brand to forcibly sear the stitches, the wounds shut.
That's not how brand works, but okay. Ah!
I use a little bit of fiery magic that doesn't really exist, but it's for flavor because roleplay.
Fine.
Fine.
What is it called?
I use breeze and hit him with a light breeze.
I use breeze. Let me look it up. Bestow curse. Bestow curse. Alright, he gets a will save. Whenever he tries to say something patriotic or prideful relating to the goblins, instead he makes a noise with his tongue.
Oh my god, that's pretty great.
Well, I did roll an 18.
Well, it's gonna be... That's not enough, because it's a level 3, I have 8 charisma plus 10, so he needed a 21.
Well,
Well, how about that? All right.
Hey, how do you feel about your country?
Hey, what?
What's that? What's your country like?
Goblins, they're so stupid, gosh.
You shut up, gnome thing. You're. No!
truly a fate worse than death.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
okay, because how many goblins know the spell Remove Curse?
not many.
They are.
They're so stupid.
He just continues blowing raspberries at you.
With that, we are going to go and speak to the actual commanders of the army.
In the tent, you find the Duke of the Balethorn, who nods at you as you approach in recognition. I assume you were responsible for the sudden distraction of the Goblin Horde?
Yep.
Excellent work.
Thanks.
The catalyst for our victory.
Okay,
We need a contingency
Thank
of your
you.
troops.
Beg pardon?
We need a contingency of your troops. Gangdong is under attack.
That is unfortunate, but Gangdong is not my responsibility. The gnomes can defend themselves. I need to see to my people.
We killed
Balethorn
the-
is still under attack.
we killed the Terror of the Northwald. While we recognize that there is a second Goblin Horde out there, you need to know about the events surrounding the Terror of the Northwald's final demise. When the champions attacked him, which I was not there for, a gnome was there. This gnome stabbed him in the back with some sort of dagger, the same kind of dagger that was used on the regent of Ardania, of Throne, during the Civil War that turned him into a horrifying beast.
At this, the Duke's eyes widen, and he goes, "So, it is the Iron Eye that was working with the Terror of the Northwald."
Yes. Now,
We don't know if it's the Iron Eye, actually. It seems like it's just some other organization.
It's the copper
I would
arm.
that it's the Iron Eye. I feel that it's the Iron Eye. Either
No,
way,
I mean,
regardless-
we overheard the gnome talking about how the Iron Eye is shitty at their jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still tell somebody the shit at their job and be
Well,
part of the
no,
organization.
Jake, you also missed this part. What it was essentially said was that this guy was new management,
Yeah.
coming from outside to take over the Iron Eye and shape them up.
Yeah, so basically he's part of the Iron Eye, though.
Okay, fair enough.
But if that's the case, though, then that means
Oh, and mention that the goblin leader's with them. I have to
Yeah.
go AFK for a bit.
We interrogated the leader of this particular horde of goblins, and what we discovered was that apparently this very same gnome has been active in inciting the goblin armies in the north. Apparently, he was continually having someone attack the goblins, and it forced their hand and essentially caused this entire avalanche, which had been preparing for some time, to come upon both Ardania and Gangdong.
The attacks upon the goblins may not have been the gnomes' engineering. Comes a voice from the shadows to your left.
Dun dun dun.
I glance over.
I'm
Is
not
it
sure how you missed him, but Nahun has been standing there the entire time.
Who?
Oh,
I say Nahu.
he's a chieftain of the barbarians that we befriended.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's also 8 feet tall, so it's
Oh.
rather impressive that you missed him.
Yeah.
But then that's what happens when no one rolls perception.
I guess he has a really
Shadows were
high
really
stealth.
dark in that corner.
None of us looked in that direction.
Nahun steps ponderously forward and greets you. Champions, it has been a long time since I saw you last. How have you been? You never write.
It certainly has been a long time. I have no recollection of him.
Ah, yes.
Did I ever meet him?
No,
I don't
probably.
think I
You met him on in the assault on the White Keep, but only briefly.
Okay.
The champions who were running around working with him to during the whole barbarian kobold Idaron conflict would remember him better, of which only Urab and Balathor are still here. Greaves would remember him, but his character would not. Nahun is a 8-foot-tall minotaur. He is noted for being very wise and for being very strong. And unlike most barbarians, which just sort of turn into a mindless killing machine when they rage, he has a he is noted for having a very controlled, very quiet rage.
Is he like one of those what is it called, like the internal rager archetype?
Oh, I'll never tell. Anyway. Ow. Sorry.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Mm.
Champions, I would speak to you alone. I believe you will have little luck getting troop support from the Duke. He is, after all, notably stubborn. The Duke snorts at this, but goes back to his maps. If you have a moment, please meet me in my tent. And he leaves.
Sure.
All right, I guess we'll just follow him then. Blindly.
We awkwardly follow after him.
There are a number of people left in this tent that you might want to talk to.
Oh.
The Archon of Glandor is there, as well as the Kobold General with the fantastically large hat.
Mm-hmm.
The Duke of the Balethorn, and the Idaron commander, whose name I have forgotten, but luckily I wrote down. Verteth.
Well.
Verteth actually walks towards you.
Okay then.
His step is apparently staggered. One of his 3 legs is somewhat staggered. One of his 3 legs having apparently been damaged in the battle. And he practically gushes over you, going, "Excellent work, champions!"
Yes,
Between
as it
the
was, wasn't it?
improvised signal and holding off against such incredible odds, it was truly astonishing to watch you even from afar. And indirectly, we couldn't really see what was going on inside of the dome. But still, impressive. We saw what went into it and what came out.
I nodded graciously.
Tell me, were you impressed by the projector? It was the first time it had seen actual battle.
We are
It did some serious damage, from what I recall.
Yes, it. People laughed at Absissa when she came up with the design for weaponizing rainbows. But
Nah, I hear you there. They're not as bad as everyone makes them out to be.
not at all. The multichromatic approach to warfare will truly revolutionize how people
It is highly
see
logical.
each weapons.
I'd like to cut this guy's jib.
I have been ordered by Absissa to tell you that if you require any boon of her, that
Mech.
she owes you one for
She owes you one.
for ensuring that this battle went so swimmingly, with little damage to our troops. Indeed, the Iteron forces took no casualties. Unfortunately, that cannot be said. The same cannot be said of our allies, but still, it was impressive, and would not have been able to occur without your influence. For this, you have our thanks. And he bows to you deeply.
I believe Urab may have a request of you.
The Iteron turns and looks at Urab. Yes.
The Gnome City there? I can't remember his name. Fuck. Didn't Fruit just come back? Fruit?
Fruit?
I thought I heard him say he was back.
He did. Now I don't know where he went.
Oh.
He's gone to Gangdong.
Shit.
Off to Gangdong.
He's gone already.
Meanwhile, in Gangdong.
Everything.
Goblins!
Everything is perfectly fine.
You know, if the battle had gone particularly bad with against the goblins just now, I would have like attempted to intimidate them by saying something heroic while intimidating, and then doing the seppuku thing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe Urab's gone mute. He's lost both his hands, so he can't write on a chalkboard anymore. What a shame.
And the chalk is fallen silent.
Okay.
alright. Well, move on.
I thought he came back, but frig.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
So, what do you do?
So wait, let me recap. We've spoken to the leader of the Iterons and leader of the Kobolds, correct?
Yeah,
You have not actually spoken to the leader of the kobolds.
Oh, the leader of the
You
Iterons.
actually do not know the leader of the kobolds' name.
Okay, so the Iterons are like, yeah, hey, the Iterons didn't take any casualties. Cool.
It says Absissa says she owes us one,
All right.
which I expected. This was I suggested asking them to come to Gongdale with us? What's it called?
Ding dong.
Gangdong.
It's the Bangkok of this world.
Of course.
Alright, I go to the Kobold leader guy and introduce myself.
You have the honor of speaking to Panak Fimeric, Supreme Commander of Koboldopian Forces. It is a great honor to know you as well, champion.
Yes, I am Baelathor, unofficial spokesperson for the Champions of Verdania.
Yes, I know who you are.
And now I know who you are. Pleasure to meet you.
And now I know who you are. Wait, I knew it already.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know why.
He bows to you. His
I bow
peaked
back.
hat bounces off your legs.
I'm pleased to see that the kobolds came out here in force. Their help was greatly appreciated in quelling the goblin hordes.
Koboldopia is officially in fief to Ardania. Our forces were called and we responded. It would have been dishonorable to not have come.
All the same, very appreciated. Anything you'd like to run by us? Anything to report or, what have you? Be happy to hear it.
My forces have currently spread out throughout the forest trying to round up goblin stragglers. Other than that, not particularly much. Our
Okay.
traps have been filled to bursting by goblins falling into them. They do not look where they're going very well.
No, they do not.
Those silly things.
Might I suggest...
Truly an
perhaps-
inferior species to the great kobold race.
Might I
Truly.
suggest perhaps
Rob
passing
agrees.
on some of that information on trap making to the other forces of Ardania? Perhaps, the standing army.
Well,
It might be, helpful to have more people who know how to make effective traps to help defend Ardania's lands.
What are we
This-
doing? What are we asking them?
Hey.
I'm just suggesting that the kobolds possibly teach some of the other forces of Ardania the art of trap making, which they're apparently
Why
really
don't
good
they
at.
just hire themselves out?
Or that, whatever. I don't fucking care.
the Koboldopian Trapmakers Guild, I'm sure, could find employment in the rest of Ardania.
It could be a lucrative prospect for Koboldopia.
Indeed. He strokes his lizard chin.
He strokes his flaps.
And with that, I tell him truly his hat is an impressive one that demands much respect. I bow to him and I take my leave.
He bows back and says, "May you find a hat as nice as mine one day."
Unlikely.
When did you master kobold etiquette?
You just compliment their hat. It's really easy.
Yeah.
I am in fact a master kobold diplomat.
Hmm.
I've been taking classes over the time skip.
Every class is just the same lecture repeated.
he's
Talk
been taking
about the hat.
Just compliment the hat.
taking online courses.
I keep on going back and they're like, look, no, Baelathor, just compliment the hat. I don't know what you're not getting.
You take the final exam, you write in something like, talk about the weather.
I failed the test class 12 times, but finally I managed to pass it in my heart.
Pass it in your heart, yeah. 'cause
You
that's
know,
what
Disappointed
that's
your kobold instructor repeatedly.
He'll be, oh my god, Mr. Fing Snarp's gonna be really excited to hear
for. Big
this.
snarp.
Fing Snarp.
The most racist thing Baelathor's ever said.
What?
Actually, that's a perfect kobold name, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Thing Snarp.
So anyway,
Not
Frood.
quite so good as Bagelforth von Swinestein, though.
So,
Frood, you're actually here now.
yeah, I am.
Yeah. I was with the other ones there. They said they owed us one. I was like, hey, Ura probably has a request of you.
Yeah,
you wanna see those
let's
gnomes?
go to Gangdong. Right now. Forced march.
Really, I wouldn't hurt the Eterons that bad.
Yeah.
The Iderons might be okay. The only problem is marching through mountains that no one's really familiar with. They almost certainly could not take the projector with them.
Oh yeah.
Some of their heavier troops might actually just have problems getting around on thin ledges.
Maybe we could bring an elite squad of veterans with us.
Don't they live in a mountain?
The Brass
They
Mountain.
live inside of mountains
Yeah.
that have been tunneled out and
Right, and there's
Automated.
tunnels through the mountain to the Gangdong. Real
yes,
quick.
that'll take they'll do that in a jiffy. Let me tell you.
I summon a giant mole.
Jesus
All right.
Christ. First off, moles dig through dirt, not fucking stone.
But a dire mole
If it
could
was-
dig through stone.
If it was a giant Ideron mole,
Also, we should probably talk to the Minotaur barbarian guy.
Verteth overhears you say that and goes,
How can we get there fast?
well,
Um,
it seems that Nahoon had something he wanted to tell us, so maybe he has something that he can offer us in that respect.
Maybe a dragon.
Nahun.
Well, we have to go
Funny
to.
dragons.
You go to Nahun's tent. It is very modest considering his importance, and rather Spartan. He is currently
Rather Spartan tent you have.
yes, actually sort of comically undersized for him. But he is currently mixing food in a pot. He
What's-
smiles at your approach.
What's for dinner?
Shut up. Nahun, we need to get to Gangdong.
Yes, you do.
How do we do it?
Through the wilds, you'll have to go.
Are you do you know somebody familiar with the wilds?
I know the one who is most familiar with the wilds.
His name's
Is it
Strider.
His name is Kralm.
Crom. Where's Crom?
When it is the wizard who killed my mother.
That's Crom, not Kralm.
We are the two snakes that face each other.
Kralm is on his celestial mountain, but he will
Where?
still lead the way. It occurs to you at this point that Kralm is the god of matter,
Oh,
worshipped by barbarians.
A matter? Are these like science barbarians?
There it is.
Well, Nahun, but no, Kralm is also a nature god.
okay.
How do we commune with Crom?
Sounds like my kind of guy.
No, he's not. You're a robot.
Oh, I'm friends with nature. I can talk celestial.
Okay, how do we commune with Crom?
To truly commune with Kralm, you would need to learn the path of the barbarian and
How long
attune
does that
yourself
take?
with nature for many years.
Oh,
But I can do it for you.
I've only done
Are
it
you
for
gonna
I
come
3
can
with us?
lead the way.
awesome.
Cool.
Well, we're leaving right now then.
In return, I ask that you do me a boon.
Okay.
Inquiry.
Okay.
So like butt stuff?
You've been pretty cool with us in the past, so we'll do whatever you need. I say over Urob's chalkboard, ignoring it.
I use ghost sound.
I continue to ignore it.
I use a ladder ghost sound.
He frowns at you, Urup, and then continues.
What's the boon? Is it a boon that you can explain to us while we're walking to Gangdong?
It is indeed.
I believe
Let us
Let's go then.
Should we not rest for a bit?
I mean, it might behoove you.
Behoove,
Yes.
cause Nahun's got hooves, cause he's a Minotaur. Boom. We can. Is my spider here?
Yes. No.
We can. Damn it!
Sorry.
Uh,
You windwalk to the wedding, so I don't think the spider is here,
no,
actually.
we teleported to the wedding.
Oh, excuse me. You teleported to the wedding, so no, the spider's definitely not here.
All right. How long is it gonna take everybody to rest?
8 hours.
How long is it going to take everybody to rest if we're walking?
You can't rest and move at the same time.
What if we take like micro naps?
That's not how rest works.
I need time to charge my soul spring back up. Or whatever.
Okay.
I'm a robot. Wind me back up, just turn this dial on my back. I turn around.
Gangdang can survive. You have time to rest before we leave.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
You rest.
Sweet.
The next day,
Okay, let me just get all my spells back to normal.
the army is getting together, the Duke of the Balethorn having taken over command in order to destroy the goblin horde to the east.
Has it been 2 weeks since I summoned my treant?
No.
Well, you should join us on this epic journey then. Jeez.
Alright, fine. The treant is there,
Sweet.
chilling.
Cool.
Well, let's bring that goblin general with us. He's
So
a
you-
barrel of laughs.
Is that wise?
I don't know. We can interrogate him for further information if something comes up.
No, who... Kralm may not wish to lead such a thing. Even if you were to bring him with us, he may simply become lost in the wild.
That sounds awesome. He doesn't have a hand and a peg leg. He'll die.
Perhaps.
Or he'll, like, somehow become a recurring villain character. Alright, we'll leave him behind. He'll probably still become a recurring villain character. Not if I kill him right now, though.
Well, you make it better.
Like the fucking orcs in Shadow Mordor.
Mm-hmm.
You're,
You
the,
chopped off me head!
you're the one who chopped off my head!
You're the one who put me in a food processor and made me into goop. I got better.
You burned my face!
Anyway. When you are ready,
You atomically deconstructed me.
we shall leave.
Okay. Let's hit the road.
Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
You-
Hit the road.
Nahun leads you into the woods.
Don't come back.
Cool.
Traveling through. After some hours of travel, he speaks again, asking,
So-
"Tell me, do you remember a boy you saved?"
Oh shit. Yeah. He was with the barbarians. We remember. I remember. So what's up?
Refresh my memory. I do remember. saving-
Remember the farm? We set fire to the field to spook the something. The father died. There was a mother and a child. It was
Okay.
like the beginning of this fucking 2 years ago at this point.
I believe that was before I existed.
Is he the chosen one?
Um,
That was before you existed, by the way, Aristus.
What?
yes, indeed.
No, like literally, because that was before.
Silva, you call me Aristus.
Oh, Silva, sorry.
I'm not a fish man. God.
Sorry.
I'm so offended.
So many new names.
So many new faces.
Rub's racist, they all look the same to him.
Yes. You left Marco with the barbarians, and for a time, his life went well.
Until.
He grew strong and powerful, and the
Yeah.
barbarians taught him how to harness his rage
Yeah.
at losing his father, and against the goblins that had destroyed his life.
Yes.
But it was a great rage, a terrible rage, deep within him. Stop
Okay.
talking while I'm trying to
Sorry.
exposition. Thank you. For a mute person, you make a lot of noise.
Yeah, what can I say? Nothing.
Um, where was I? Yes. A great rage, a terrible rage.
Where was I?
His rage now threatens to consume him. Earlier this year, he left the tribes and traveled into the northern mountains. There I encountered him and tried to warn him off this path, for I saw that he was in danger of becoming a black rager of Kralm, one completely consumed by rage and incapable of any thought besides murder and revenge. I would ask you to save Marco from this fate.
Well then.
What's a
I forgot that his name was Marco, and it's all serious, and it's like save.
Marky Mark.
No, it's fake. I apologize.
Where is he?
I do like the backstory a lot, though.
Where is he?
nearby now?
Is that where we're going right now?
The forest had continued to become denser and denser until you could not even see a few feet beyond the tree line, until finally you come upon a clearing that reveals itself to be a mountain peak. You are staring across a great mountain range. Turning to the south, you can see distantly the entire Balethorn forest stretching off into as far as eyes can see. To the north, greater and more mountains. And further to the northeast, a number of great plumes of black smoke. That is where Gangdong lays besieged.
Huh.
But here is where I shall leave you.
Oh.
Marco is nearby. He seeks continued revenge against the goblins, who are now spread densely through this entire area. I doubt that he will be hard to track. Thank you, champions, and luck be with you. It's important that you succeed. And with that, Nahun turns around and travels around behind the other side of the peak.
Farewell.
Following him, you discover that he has disappeared.
Is Nahun
Who
an
lost
avatar
it?
of a god?
How should you know?
I don't know.
I roll knowledge religion.
I don't think he actually that would reveal things.
You have no friggin' idea, but that was weird.
I roll all my knowledges combined.
It doesn't do anything.
By
Oh,
our
your knowledge dungeoneering
combined.
reveals.
I roll knowledge
Okay.
geography.
Okay.
Nahun
Okay.
is actually a mountain.
I figured it out. He was just
So
about
we
to.
have. So
Wait.
he's led us to this place, and now we have to find Marco and be like, Marco, quit it.
Would a knowledge planes have any effect on this, or Arcana?
Nah, we don't know.
Let's
Probably
just,
not.
Let's ignore the Nahun thing for now.
Okay.
Let's go. I don't know.
Who played us?
Did I figure out anything from rolling knowledge geography, by the way?
No, you figured out
Yes,
nothing.
you didn't.
Of course
I
you
mean,
didn't.
about the land by us. I don't know.
No, because only Chrome knows.
Shit.
Start worshipping Chrome.
Okay.
I use ghost sound and shout, Marco.
Hello.
Great, let's go towards that polo.
Anyway. Um. Interesting. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
You find a path leading down the mountain. Following it, you discover that it comes to a cave. You enter the cave and find that it is a dead end.
Oh,
Is it like a literal dead end? Are we about to die?
No, of course it isn't.
Campaign over.
The cave is dark and full of terrors.
terrors.
Um,
you were eaten by a grue.
Though there are a number of holes in the ceiling through which fingers of light have lanced through. What do you do? There's no evident way to proceed.
Huh. Why did we come in this cave again?
Because it's the only way to
We're
go.
lost.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep walking through.
It's a cave. I just told you, there's nowhere to
Dead
go in the cave.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna fucking look around
Does
in
the
the
cave
cave.
seem magical? Are we supposed to stay in the cave?
I
What do you roll?
roll perception.
Perception.
You perceive nothing.
That's a shame.
Okay,
I use
fine.
detect magic.
Alright, so, what did they say about the cave? Or is this just in the
They
way?
said nothing about the cave besides that it's a cave and it's a dead end.
How long have we been traveling for? Like, what time of day is it?
It is currently getting close to evening.
All right, let's make camp here.
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Indeed,
It's
who
a-
said that?
Me.
So,
No, I mean, was it Nahoon
Yes.
no, it was
behind a bush?
it's just Sal's as the DM.
You make camp, spreading out bedrolls and doing those things, brushing your teeth.
I brushed my robo teeth.
As you discover that the cave opening is in fact west facing. As the sun sets, it is framed perfectly by the cave entrance, and is in fact quite blinding and annoying. Make perception checks.
Oh, okay. Boom.
God,
And I'll make another.
jeez, for God, roll higher.
And here's
Sorry.
crows.
Fucking useless.
Yeah.
Silva and Food both see that the setting sun has outlined a doorway on the far end of the cave.
I walk up and say, Belloc,
Melon, yes.
melon.
The cave does not move. However, an additional hole in the cave face has also illuminated a keyhole. Arco, who has been here the entire time,
Yeah.
because if he isn't here, he's going to have trouble getting up to you, rushes towards it while he can still see it, and takes out his thieves' tools and begins working on the inside of it. After a short while of finagling, there is a click, and the door, despite having disappeared after the sun continued its movement, swings open. revealing a well-hewn hallway that is completely dark. What do you do?
Maybe we should travel down this hallway.
Yeah, let's. I
I-
cast light on my sword. It becomes gloriously incandescent.
Isn't it already glowing?
It does have a daylight spell anytime you draw it.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. It's fucking daylight in here.
Okay, cool.
Your sword is incredibly grossly incandescent. Anyway, you proceed down the hallway.
Yep.
Okay. What is the marching order down this hallway?
I imagine
I
Bellathor's in the
go
lead.
first.
Okay.
He has the light, after all.
All right. Followed by.
I'll follow after him.
I'll be the next. No, actually, I'll be
Al.
last.
I'll go closer to the front.
All right. So currently I have Bellathor, Silva, Odell, Urab, and I'll put Arco and Aristus after them.
Okay.
Okay.
And Crow's on my shoulder as always. If that matters at all.
I expect you to keep track of your dragon, not me.
Okay. Well, I am keeping track of it.
All right. Bellathor, you continue down the hallway.
Yes.
Okay. You step on a pressure plate. You can feel it shift beneath your foot.
I say trap.
Make a reflex save.
Okay.
Okay.
All of us, or
No, just Bellathor.
Oh,
okay?
Okay.
I don't pass.
No, you don't. A great jet of flame lances down from the ceiling, and you are consumed in it. Completely, you die. No.
All
Well, that's a shame.
I can't believe he's fucking dead.
You are dealt 35 damage.
25 damage.
You are dealt 25 damage as Helia's protection protects you.
Okay, so I assume we were healed to full, so it's been like a while.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Ow! Guys, there was fire there.
Ha.
Sorry.
For Urab, slap me some heals.
I slap you some heels.
Thanks, man.
Well, hold up. How much did you take?
25 damage.
25. All right. Boom.
All right. That is exactly what I needed, actually.
Good work.
I'm here for you, baby.
The horrible
Nobody
burns
puts
are
Urab's friends in a corner.
healed perfectly.
Nice.
You feel good.
Feel great.
Do you continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Perception to see if there are more traps.
I also roll perception.
I would, but I'm pretty sure the rest of you guys got this.
You spot a number of more pressure plates like the one you just stepped on, Bellathor. Silva, you notice nothing.
Oh, well then.
Okay. Are they covering the whole floor?
No, in fact, they're easy enough to step over once you see what they look like.
I tell everybody to follow me exactly, and there are pressure plates, and I point them out as we go past.
Okay.
Soon everyone knows what these pressure plates look like.
Thank you, Bellathor. for
However,
being
you do
that
not spot
guy.
the razor wire that was strung across the
Okay.
hallway.
Good work, Bellathor.
There's a short twang as you brush through it, and a number of dart throwers in the walls begin firing. These are against all of you now.
Okay. What are we rolling?
What's your armor class?
Let's see. Without my shield equipped, that is a 27.
Okay, you got hit. Silva, what's your armor class?
Mine is 17 and my Dragon's is 25.
Okay, you got hit. The dragon manages not to get hit somehow.
Nice.
Odell, what is your armor class?
It is 26.
You get hit. Urab, what is your armor class? You
Is
get
this
hit.
razor wire giant?
No,
28.
neither of the Dart Thors. You get hit. Arco also gets hit, and Aristus somehow drops to the ground and manages to have all the darts fly over him.
Nice one.
Let me see. Bellathor, you're dealt 4 damage. And must make a fortitude save. Odell, you are dealt 2 damage, which I believe gets totally absorbed by your damage reduction, so you don't actually have to make a save. Silva, you are...
Is this a poison?
Yes. Silva,
Okay.
you are dealt 2 damage, which gets reduced to 1 damage. And are you immune to poison?
Yes, I am. I'm pretty sure.
I would assume so. He's not.
I am a
looking-
robot, so unless
Well,
it's
he is a
cursed or
big robot.
something.
Yeah, I think you actually are immune to poisons. You're not immune to magical diseases, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So let's double check
Let me
that.
just look that up.
I'm looking at myself quick just to be sure.
Oh no, you are not immune to poison.
Oh no!
But you get a +4 bonus against your save.
Oh,
for your
okay.
save.
Cool. So, let's
Balethor,
see.
you shrug off the poison like it ain't no thing.
So I just roll fortitude and stuff plus the plus 4?
Fortitude +4, yes.
Okay. Am I just looking fortitude plus 8 plus? There we go. Oh,
Arco is dealt 3 damage, and he must make a fortitude save. He roll, of course, a 20. And Silva, you ignore the deleterious effects of the poison as well.
cool.
Guts.
Phew. Don't have any of that robot poison flowing through my veins.
Soon the darts stop firing, and you find it safe to proceed.
Okay then. Maybe
Maybe
we
you
should roll another perception check until we see everything.
Urab has not rolled perception yet, by the way, for this.
Hoorah! You can see really good.
Alright. Okay.
You spot a number more razor wires, and also a different kind of pressure plate that is much more cleverly hidden than the other ones.
I say it's clear.
Wow.
Don't worry about it, Balethor. Just take point.
No.
I'm kidding.
You note a number of 3 more sets of razor wire, and the single, very cleverly hidden trap that would have killed you all.
Oh,
And you proceed forward
okay then.
until you come to yet another door.
Well then.
This door has handles, but is also made of stone.
Who is the strongest of us all here?
Me or Odell.
Because the stone doors, I imagine, is pretty heavy.
Urab, can you make sure that the stone door isn't trapped?
Well, yeah. I mean, can I? I'm just rolling a perception. I can do
Yep.
that again.
Mhm.
Alright.
You detect no traps.
Alright. I don't see any.
Okay. I tried to push the door open.
Make a strength check.
Fly with my Urabai.
It turns out it was actually a pull door.
It is actually a pull door, but I was going to ignore that. You successfully, after a couple of failed tries, you managed to pull the door open.
With no assistance, you dicks.
I have no strength.
It
Anyways.
opens and reveals what appears to be a great underground town with a number of buildings built into the walls of a naturally formed cave.
Interesting.
Judging, the architecture is certainly not dwarven, however. Usually dwarves just build doors into a wall and that becomes a house.
Ah.
These are actual houses built in a cave. And it involves far more domes and rounded edges than dwarves are like to have. It has also been recently or lately completely populated by goblins.
Oh.
Everything is covered in goblin filth and goblin.
Gross.
Oh, the wall's made of
Um,
goblins.
The
This
walls are,
ceiling's made of goblins.
no, but the goblin totems litter the area. Great trash heaps, gong wells, goblin dog pits.
But no actual goblins.
Oh no, there are actual goblins.
Oh, okay.
They are all over the everywhere.
Have they seen us?
Alright, well, let's just avoid the everywhere then.
Well, no, they can't see anything now because when I mean they're all over the everywhere, I mean
Oh,
on the
they're dead.
walls, on the ceiling,
Oh.
on the floor, in multiple pieces, usually in a rather flat in many places.
It may be best for us to investigate this.
What could have done this?
Perhaps this is what Nahum spoke of.
Was it Marco?
Paulo?
I mean, a mid to high level barbarian could definitely do something like this.
This is totally a Marco thing.
He just ran through while whirlwinding.
I admire his work.
It is it appears to have occurred fairly recently. The goblin
Totally
bodies
Marco. Attaboy.
have only really started rotting, maybe within the last couple of days. You really should have had to roll survival for that. Why'd I just tell you? Anyway, what do you do?
What
I
would
I'm
I
mean-
do?
assuming there's probably more traps in here. Check for traps.
Seriously. Just like a perception roll on a stick.
We've used you as such, actually, literally, before.
If you didn't want to be that rob, you should have made your perception so high.
Sorry.
We've actually roleplayed that we tied you to a stick and told you to perceive things before.
Uh-huh. Weird. I wonder why Rob hates the party.
Judging by the spears sticking out of the floors in places, and the great buzzsaws that have been tied up and restricted from moving, and a number of other obvious traps, the goblins set off all the traps long ago.
Well then.
Stupid goblins.
Okay.
In many cases, it appears to have been a controlled springing of traps. In other cases, less so. A couple of spears have goblin bodies impaled on them. But they are skeletons now, so apparently that happened long ago. The horrible massacre of the goblins here is far more recent.
Okay.
It is now. You had stopped resting earlier. It is now, you would guess, quite late.
So it's a room full of goblins and
Dead goblins.
dead goblins.
It's a really quite massive chamber. This is an entire town. It's the size of like a
And
hamlet.
he murdered every single goblin in the town.
He murdered every single someone murdered every single goblin here.
You
Wait,
should just like put him in a box and unleash him on that goblin army that we're attacking.
Perhaps we should investigate.
Perhaps we should make him join the Champions of Ardania.
Perhaps.
I mean,
Isn't he already in the Champions of Ardania?
this what has happened here is pushing the line from normal adventuring to homicidal mania.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the problem.
You're not seeing the problem with homicidal mania?
Yeah.
I mean, homicidal mania, that's basically all we do. I'm kidding. All right. Well, any what how can one exit this area? Where could Marco have gone? Does somebody have tracking or something like that?
I do
Do
not.
I have survival?
I have no survival. I have like 1 in survival.
I do have some ability in survival. I will roll that, see if I can find any tracks. I don't see anything.
For now, no. Perhaps you should try again in the morning.
Um,
You do, however, well, you find some more obvious tracks where, like, footprints have been placed in goblins. Whatever went through here, went through sort of not very methodically around at all, just sort of running around murdering things. You are eventually led towards a raised plinth, which might have been the center of town at one point when this was lived in by things other than goblins. A goblin throne has been set upon it, and but the back of the throne has been hewn in half, as well as the goblin sitting upon it. Who apparently didn't even move when whatever death fell upon him.
Is there any good loot in here?
You could search the goblin trash heaps for ex-adventurers, perhaps.
All right.
I'd rather not sort through the various.
Viscera.
Yeah.
Suit yourself.
Urab, are you actually?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll another perception again?
Yes, please.
All right.
does he manage to find the good scraps?
Searching through the town, you find a throwing axe that is glowing to your magical sight.
Cool.
You also find a couple scrolls
Awesome.
and a potion.
All right. I guess I will identify these.
Right.
Da 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 da. Spellcraft. Spellcraft.
The axe is a throwing axe +2.
Uh-huh.
The potion is a potion of spider climb.
Ooh.
Spider
There's-
crime.
Yes, there is an arcane scroll of invisibility sphere
Oh.
and a divine scroll with sending on it.
What's this invisibility sphere?
Indeed.
So, I'm gonna ask you to repeat that just once. What were the scrolls again?
Invisibility sphere, which is arcane,
Invisibility sphere.
I'm looking that up myself as well.
and
Sending.
which is divine.
Right. Because I can cast it. Throwing axe +2. There was something else, right?
A potion of spider climb.
Potion of spider climb. Right. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Free stuff. Also because I didn't give you anything for the last fight.
Could I examine this? Could I study this invisibility sphere scroll and learn it?
What invisibility sphere scroll?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither.
Theoretically, if one did exist, you could.
Yeah. Like it would be useful to the party. I am a wizard after all.
Hmm. How much would you pay for invisibility? Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go.
I assume you spend the night copying it into your spell book in addition to
Yes.
sleeping?
Yes, I do that. I study it. I learn it.
Do you rest for the night?
Probably.
We have somebody who keeps watch.
We clear out a zone of dead
Somebody-
goblins.
Nothing happens during the night.
Okay.
We should set up a before we go to sleep, I use ghost sound to make goblin noises all over the place. It's just like, oh man, there's still some goblins alive. Still some goblins alive. You didn't take care of all those goblins. Better go check it out. What's his face guy? Marco.
Polo?
Yes, Marco Polo. I cast a whole bunch of ghost sound, and the goblins are being like, "Oh my god, they're all dead!" And they just repeat that over and over again because they're not very creative in their goblin.
Sounds convincing to me. Hmm.
And
So much for that will save.
yeah. I prop up some goblins to just look convincing at a distance, and I wait for Marco to show up.
You are not disappointed. Through the dark, you see a large figure skulking through the town, slowly approaching where your sounds are emanating from.
Does he have like a huge beard and his crazy eyes?
You can't really tell from the distance you're at.
How should we proceed? Should we should we capture him?
Maybe we should
Should
try
we,
talking to him.
Try talking to him, or should we first do a hold, grab him, and then try and reason with him in some way? Yeah, he's a barbarian. He might just start raging. Who knows?
Who knows indeed.
Who knows?
He looks. Oh, wait, you say I can't really make out any features of his at the moment?
Nope. He is simply a dark blob in a slightly lighter dark blob.
I see. Well. I mean, we can pin him, right? Right?
I don't know, probably.
I summon a celestial T-Rex on top of him.
Was this room big enough to summon a celestial T-Rex in?
Well, it's
It
the size
is.
of a town, so...
Yes,
Well,
the main
like,
square
the
can
roof size.
No, the main square can in fact support a celestial T-Rex.
Yes, when they made this town, they made sure they could.
Can you summon a celestial goblin?
No, I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, so...
Yeah, I feel like we should grab the guy, or something. I mean, he's what we're here for.
I could summon a goblin dog.
A goblin dog. I mean, that or we can just sit here, stay back in observance. But I'm pretty sure what we're gonna see is a crazed revenge dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's try to. Maybe we should try to talk to him first. I'm gonna think too
okay.
horribly. Well, who's gonna try talking to him first?
I'm tiny, so he might confuse me for a goblin. So not me.
Do it.
I am made of metal. He will likely not confuse me for a goblin.
Do you have much in the way of diplomatic skills?
No, I do not. So it's probably not good.
Actually, highest diplomacy is probably Balethor or myself.
My dragon has slightly okay, but probably not nowhere as good as you guys.
My diplomacy is 21.
My dragon is +9.
Excuse me.
Sal's is
Not impressed.
not
no,
impressed.
I'm sorry. I'm actually kind of falling asleep.
Same here.
Do you wanna call it a night here then?
I think I might. I'm having trouble just like thinking of like how to continue proceeding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Besides us fighting this barbarian of death.
Well, that was one option.
I mean, didn't he want us to talk like through with him or whatever, like and not kill him horribly?
Well, yeah, he doesn't. He wants us to rescue him
Yeah. I mean,
from his madness or whatever.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
figure out how we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I use some invisibility sphere. That'll do it.
What?
I said I use invisibility sphere. That'll do it.
What would that do?
I don't know. I just learned it though, so hey.
Oh, invisibility sphere. Right.
Yeah.
Do you even know what it does?
It makes me like whoever's within 10 feet of me, I can basically just like do a mass invisibility and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we can see each other. Like anyone anyone who had a cast on them can just see each other, so that's cool.
It's a bubble of invisibility.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Oh, it is very nice.
Yeah. It could be useful for certain situations.
Sure.
Alright, well,
Well then.
I'm probably off to bed too then.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
Alright, everyone.
good
All
night.
right.
Goodbye.
Good night. Goodbye.
Pete, I will see you at Billy's thing tomorrow, I guess.
Yes, I will see you there too.